How's everyone doing in this Friday afternoon? Is all fresh and well? Welcome to the deadline stream for hashtag Game Week 37. Yeah, of course. Before we start, I want to say apologise that I couldn't bring the results last Sunday because I was in Blanchardstown and I didn't get back home to around 8:30 or 9 last Sunday evening. Yeah, I was watching the people that had Down syndrome of Travel League of Ireland teams. I actually enjoyed the tournament. I actually enjoyed watching it as well. Yeah. So there's my points from the last game week. Of course, as you can see, the last game week I played my wild card. 61 points. The downfall. What's been like all season. I put Haaland as captain. Yeah, and he came back, and unfortunately, the big surprise was actually Man City drawn 0-0 away at Southampton. I was not expecting that. Yeah, and Man City have done very poor against Southampton this season. They've only scored one goal against Southampton this season, and they're the worst team. Well, they're not. Well, they're the worst team this season, but they're not the worst team in total points. City have to be embarrassed. Yeah. Of course, the downfall was the captaincy, and of course, the downfall was we bench. Trossard would have had me 7, and Pavlyuchenko 8. Pavlyuchenko's been mostly down, but when I put him on the bench, he does well. I don't know how they do it as well. So what do you call it? 61 points last game week, and I beat the average 43. So I'll take you to my team now. So this is my team for this week. I'm not going to make any transfers this week because there's only 2 games left, and I don't want to have 2 free transfers going into the last game of the season, which of course is next Sunday, of course. So in goal, Raya, defense, Cash, Pavlyuchenko. What do you call it? Guardial. Decore, the midfield. De Bruyne. Of course, this is actually De Bruyne's last home game. This Wednesday. Of course, as well. Sharna. My vice captain at the moment. Brian Bilmo. Up front, Wood. Haaland, and at the moment my captain is Watkins. Benches. Oh, what do you go? The Forest keeper. Steele. Trossard, O'Brien, Everton, and Nico Williams. That's my team at the moment. Of course, if you have any questions for me in the comments, of course, just let you know the deadline closes at 6 o'clock this evening. Just to let you know, so don't forget to do your team, or if you want to check injuries, of course, as well, which I will bring that up in the next hour or so. Not now. Well, probably the next. I'll bring it to you a bit early, maybe in the next 30 minutes. That's what I do. Of course, if you have any questions, of course, for me, this afternoon, who is your captain and all that, of course. And of course, the people that are still left in the Fancy Cup, Congratulations to you. You've reached as far. You've reached now as the semi-finals now, which is the last four. Course, I'm in the last four of the Malay Mini Cup. That's the only cup I'm in at the moment this season, and the rest of the cups, I'm gone. Yeah, being very very poor in the cups and overall the season. Yeah, it's my worst season probably for a very very long time. Of course. Yeah, so of course there was a few surprise results. The last game we got, of course, Nottingham Forest dropping 2 points against Leicester at home. I was not expecting that as well, and Nottingham Forest, they're gonna have to win their last two matches if they want to qualify for the Champions League. They got no choice now. They're gonna have to beat West Ham away. They're gonna have to beat Chelsea at home in the last game. I don't think Chelsea are not going to rest their players. 3 now in the end of the season because they're going for the Champions League. Because if they were to win their conference, it would only put them in the Europa League next season. Of course. What's your name? I'm not telling you. I'm Teddy Bear Bellardi from now on. Yeah, of course. Next season I won't be live on this. I'll be live on my other page next season, or maybe I could be going live on YouTube, even though I'm not a full-time YouTuber, unfortunately. But I would love to be. But you don't get that much money, I don't think, from getting paid in YouTube or something like that. Yeah, as well. I'm not like Let's Talk FPL with Andy and all that. I'm not like that. He's put hard work into it. Of course, FPL Black Box have put hard work into it. Of course, other people that have their YouTube channel have put hard work into it as well. Like, they get paid, I don't. Yeah, but what could you? Emma, how are you? You out to Waterford? Yeah. Come on in for a chat if you want. You feel free, as I should say. Nope. LOITB. For me, fan. Yeah. I think that's a good choice, but unfortunately, I don't have LOITB. So I be watching what do you call it? The Dublin Derby between Bows and Shells, unfortunately, because I don't have LOITV. Unfortunately. Keep those likes and questions coming in the comments, and of course I want to wish every fancy managers the best luck in what is it the 70 finals of the Fantasy Cup, which is the last four now, if I could pronounce that right. Tom, do you do the League of Ireland Fantasy? I do indeed. At the moment, I'm 85 in the world. At the moment, couple of weeks ago, the predictions I was first, but I dropped off. What do you call it? The prediction score. I'm down to around 12th or 13th now. There's score. What do you call it? You predict the scores, right? If your team still win and doesn't get perfect, you still get 1 point. But if they lose, you don't get no points. It's as simple as that. It is. Yeah, of course. Fortunately, you're not going to bring all the team news. Unfortunately, this week, you won't be able to bring team news on Palace, Wolves, City, and Bournemouth. Because you know, of course, tomorrow's the FA Cup final. Crystal Palace take on Man City. Who's going to win? Who's going to win tomorrow? If Palace win, they're in Europe next season. Can Palace do it? They've never won the FA Cup in their history. They've had what is it? 2 runners up, and they were against us not once but twice. And they're facing another Manchester team, but this time it's a different team. It's Man City. I say Man City will nick it, but you never know what could happen. FA Cup final is a one-off game occasion, of course. And save transfer this week, and next week. Do you? Of course, he'll be live in a few minutes. Let's talk FPL and Andy. Of course, just to let you know, in the last game, I'm not going to play me bench boost this week. I'm going to wait until the last game of the season. Yeah, which is not ideal. I think the best options for transfers, get all 3 Arsenal players. Well, of course, I would have to take a hit. As well. Well, of course, get 2 Arsenal players, keep the keeper, and maybe keep the Nottingham Forest keeper. Yeah, so I'm going to play me bench boost right in the last game of the season. So even though Pavlyuchenko doesn't deliver the last game, I'd be happy if he gets 1. But we will see what happens. I think it would be a -4, no matter what. Anyway, keep those questions on likes coming, and questions in the comments that you have to. Of course, as I said, next week it'll be the last deadline stream in this page for good. For the Fantasy Premier League, I won't be bringing Fantasy Premier League on this one next season anymore. Unfortunately, which will be getting used. Oh God, my head is hot. It is so warm outside. Like I did go out, maybe a little just in the back garden. That's all. Yeah, of course, if you have any questions for me between now and 5:30, as I said, don't forget to log in your teams by 6 o'clock this evening. Because the reason why, because there's 2 matches, Villa against Tottenham and Chelsea against Man United. Well, to be fair, doesn't really matter what happens tonight. Villa are going to beat Tottenham. Chelsea are going to beat us. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's just live now, is Andy? Yeah, he's up to what you call it. He's up to about 44k now. It's his highest ever position ever this season. Why don't you be doing next? Because I be on the other page, which check that out. FPL Belardi and UCL Belardi. Yeah, so I'll be doing that So I'll be doing that live next year, or I could be going live on YouTube next season. It depends. Well, whatever I feel like next season. Of course. I'll Palmer in today. Good option. Yeah, he scored a hat-trick against Man United last season. And to be fair, Chelsea have something to play for. Man United don't. It's a good option. Would you bench Bowen? Would KDB, Rodgers or Salah? Oh God, that's difficult. That is difficult. Probably I would bench. God. Probably I would bench KDB. Yeah, probably I would bench KDB because I don't think he's not going to get that many minutes, or he might not even start on Wednesday. Yeah, I know it's KDB's last home game on Wednesday. That's very true, but of course he could be starting the FA Cup final tomorrow as well. So bear that in mind as well. Bear that in mind. Yeah, it's a difficult one. Difficult decision, of course. What do you call it? We have our two finalists of the championship. Is it going to be Sheffield United or Sunderland? Who's going to win the championship playoff final? I would love Sunderland to come back into the Premier League, because I don't know how many years has Sunderland been out of the Premier League. For a very long time now. Oh, Tabby United. I heard yous are in the Shield final. I might buy Declan in. Hopefully he comes on. Let's see. We're waiting. We're still waiting. Good afternoon, Declan.
Hello, how are you, man?
Tough week last week, mate.
Look, you just have to crack on, you know.
Yeah. You heard I retired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, you can't play forever, you know.
He's not able anymore.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, how are you?
Trained with the over 35s. My first session with them on Wednesday. Wasn't too bad. Well, fortunately, they can't sign me until July, of course.
Right.
Yeah, when a window is open for the over 35s, like the transfer window.
I haven't spoke to you in a good while.
That's very true, mate.
But what do you think? Our Rovers are starting to click a bit, aren't they?
A little bit. We're still not there yet.
No, a very bad defence, isn't it?
Especially in the second half. Well, they have improved, but they we're a bit slow when we come out in the second half.
I find I don't know. It's like they fall asleep, don't they?
Yeah.
It's crazy. We were 2-0 up against Bowes. Oh,
yeah.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Too bad in the first half, Bowes.
Fair play to who's with Bowes at the moment?
Oh, the players?
No, who's the manager?
Reynolds.
Fair play to Reynolds, getting beaten at half time and coming out 4-2, was it?
4-3.
Jesus Christ, it's a joke.
Yeah, it was actually O'Donnell that was talking to them, who used to play for Rovers.
I tell you one thing, there must be something going on at the background.
Absolutely.
Because to lose I know, to be honest, we didn't deserve to win the league last season, but to lose the league, you know what I mean, in the fashion we did, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, but the league is going to be like that every year now
Mm,
because there's so many full-time teams now. That's why.
yeah. What do you think of? Is it 2020? Either I think it's 2026, 2027. We're gonna have a third tier.
I think it could be next season. I could be wrong now.
We're gonna have a national league, north and south.
I think that's a good thing.
But that's good for all the other like Cherry Orchard and all them. You know what I mean? I think they deserve a bite at the cherry. You know what I mean? And
Yeah. I don't think Cherry Orchard will get it. I don't think Cherry Orchard will get it though, because I think you need to have seats in stadiums as well. Maybe.
but sure they can play, and don't they normally play sometimes in Chicago, don't they? Sometimes.
No. No. Cherry Orchard playing their own stadium.
No, I know, but a couple of times they've played. They've played a couple of times in Richmond Park.
Well, because they can't play in their own stadium when they're playing in a cup.
Yeah. So they could share the Richmond Park. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think that will work out, if I'm honest with you.
But it'd be good because it'll make the fourth division something to play for because there's no relegation.
Yeah.
All there is
on to next year.
all there is promotion. You know what I mean? That's the only thing you play for. And I feel sorry for Longford Town because, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're not the same anymore. It's sad.
So, but is it next season or the season after?
I think it could be next season, but I'm not 100% sure. Like,
It'd be no, and then they're making a women's fourth division as well. I heard
that would be a good thing.
that would be very good.
Because they need to.
Yeah,
I don't think they were bringing. I don't think they were bringing another Dublin club because it's too many.
yeah. Well,
many.
I don't know what'll happen, but it'd be nice. It'd be nice to see newer teams. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, you know what I'd like to see now? I think they're trying to, like Kelly FC. I think they're trying to make it. Is it Mayo FC or something?
That's right, Mayo. Yes, that's correct.
That'd be nice to see, a team from Mayo in the League of Ireland. You know.
Absolutely.
But look, we'll wait and see. Anyway, I'll watch the game tonight. Are you going over, or where do you home or away?
No. Unfortunately, I'll be watching the Dublin Derby because I don't have LOI.
All right.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
How would you not get? It's not that expensive to buy, is it?
No. I don't think I would, if I'm honest with you.
I think you can buy individual matches. You know that.
Yeah, but it will cost me money. That's the problem.
I think it's only a $5, isn't it?
Or even more, I don't know. I won't watch it, to be honest with you. I heard the commentary is not great sometimes.
Yeah. I have to say, Virgin Media, I'll tell you one thing, they're after stepping up, aren't they?
Yeah, but they've been a letdown with the Champions League the last few weeks. It's been a letdown, though.
I think it's better. I'm glad RTE lost the rights to the League of Ireland because
their own fault.
They were shit.
Yeah. That's their loss.
They were actually the commentary were really bad. I'm not being funny. It wasn't really it was okay, but it wasn't like compared to you watching Virgin Media. I find it's more the picture quality is much better.
I agree. Yeah.
Once
they show the matches, I'm happy.
Well, I'm glad now. This is the first time this year now, or the first time in history that they're going to show all the games, and that's the way it should be.
Absolutely.
One game per week, and then if you want to watch other games, you just have to go on to LOI. But I think it's brilliant that they show.
Or you can watch the highlights to see the goals on YouTube.
Yeah. Which is brilliant as well, YouTube as well. Yeah. You know what I mean? But that's the way it's gone. It's the same with Sky Sports now.
They've gone to shite-hole, they have.
It's the same with Sky Sports now. After the games at 3:00, it goes on YouTube. And you can watch the highlights.
But Sky Sports has gone to shite, Declan.
Ah,
You know, with the commercials, like when they go back after the commercial, then they go off for another commercial after a few seconds.
yeah.
That's not right. That's bad. Bad form by Sky.
Boy, is it Bowes and Shell tonight?
Correct.
Oh, that'd be a tough game. That'd be a nice game to watch, I suppose. But who have we got? Waterford.
Waterford away.
Oh,
They're in good form as well the last few weeks.
I just hope now with the win now on last Friday night now. Hopefully, you know what I mean. We can start clicking a bit, you know.
Hopefully.
And then we're playing Monday as well.
That's right. Yeah, the Dublin Derby against Pats.
Yeah, why is that? Is that for because the European games, is it?
Yeah, that happens every year. They have to play it. They have to play it. So the fancy is a double game week this week.
Yeah. Look.
And the other one is Shells against Drogheda on Monday.
Yeah, that'd be a good. James, I tell you, Drogheda are doing very well. I'm fucking surprised.
But they were very poor against us last Friday.
I shouldn't be cursed on this, sorry.
Oh, don't behave yourself. Not nice to swear, as Sean Fashio always says.
You don't end up getting taken off.
No, that's very true.
But I tell you, I'm actually surprised of your man, Doherty, doing very well.
He's a good manager.
Kevin Doherty.
He's a good manager.
Wasn't he with somebody else, Bray or something?
No, I used to play for Shells back in the day.
But was he not with Bray or something manager, no?
Don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh, unless he was caretaker manager, I think, was he?
No, I don't know. I know he used to play for Shells, that's about it.
Yeah. Look, you know, I'll enjoy the game tonight anyway, Waterford away, so.
Let's hope we get a win, as you said.
Get 3 points tonight and 3 points on. Yeah. We better not mess it up.
Of course, I'll be bringing team news later on.
Well, I'll tell you one thing: we better not mess up like we did against Pats the last game. We were in cruise control and they scored in the last minute.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We haven't beaten Bows this season.
That's correct.
I don't think we've beaten any of the Dublin teams.
No, we beaten Pats. But we didn't beat Shells. 2 draws.
When did we beat Pats?
When we won 1-0. Thanks to Danny Grant's winner.
Oh, I know they were saying something about they haven't won a Dublin Derby or something. I don't know.
We have won the Dublin Derby. That was against Pats.
But now we need to start clicking now. Hopefully, as I said, we can win tonight, win on Monday now, and obviously
on Monday. We have to beat Pats on Monday because they are terrible away from home. There.
Yeah.
Terrible away.
What makes us then? You know, if we're not clicking, you know what I mean. It makes us even worse. You know what I mean.
Not just us, it's other teams as well. That's what the league's
frustrating when you can't.
Good to say, like
when you're all over a team and you can't score, it's very frustrating. You know what I mean.
We score a lot of goals, but we concede.
I don't understand why they got rid of your man Sean Hoare.
Yeah, but he's not getting that many games at Pats anyway. So
I don't understand. You know what I mean? And then they should have renegotiated with Kenny, try and keep him on board. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he wasn't our player to begin with, like.
Yeah, I know, but they could have extended his loan or something, you know.
Yeah, but
we should have beaten that crowd in Europe at home. They were for the taking. They were.
I agree. We did take our chances the second leg.
Boy, as soon as it went to penalties, I said we're not going to beat this.
No.
Rovers were never good at penalties.
No, I totally agree.
But we should have beaten who was in Malta, was it? Who would
Of
we?
Norway. Yeah.
Yeah. And we were after beating them away. We were 1-0 up in cruise control again and just lost ahead of ourselves.
We made that mistake in the first 10 minutes. The
We
second
were
leg.
very unlucky that we didn't make the last 16, to be honest, with the points.
I agree.
Like if Chelsea only had beaten us 1 or 2-0, I think we would have been all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think we would have still been knocked out of the last 16 no matter what. Like,
Oh no, it was something to do with goal difference, wasn't it? I think we had more goals than.
Yeah.
I think we had more goals than teams, but because we were obviously it was 5-1. Obviously, you take 5 away. I think we were plus. I think we were +6 or +5 or something.
Yeah. To be fair, they did well in Europe.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Did you hear all the regurgitated stuff that's going around at the moment?
No.
About the money and the European money and all, and I think they're just trying to make a meal out of it, saying that the owners want money out of it and all. I think it's all BS, to be honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, as well. Yeah,
cause havoc. Cause ructions in the club.
Like smaller clubs in the League of Ireland need a lot of money. They do.
Yeah.
To survive as well. Like.
Well, I think it's 8 million or something Rovers are getting.
If we would have gotten through to the last 16, it would have been 8 million.
So how much will they get now?
I don't know.
About 6 million or something.
Well, we've got more money than ever before.
Well, look at it's good, and I find what I mean. Obviously, don't go mad, but try and bring in where players where you're going to qualify for Europe every year. You know what I mean?
That's very true. Yeah.
Bring in kind of right players where, because we seem to be getting injuries. Like obviously Gaffney was a big miss last season.
He was.
I reckon we would have won the league now because of him.
Yeah, that would have been 5 in a row for the first time in our history.
Yeah, it would have been 5 in a row. Yeah, but
we did deserve it. We did deserve it.
No, we didn't. We played so bad. Like there was
first half of the season.
There was a game against Drogheda we should have won, and there was a game against Galway we should have won. We drew, and then the following week or two we bet Galway. So it's crazy, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like we were after drawing. I don't know if it was home or away. We drew with Galway 1-1.
That was at home.
We were beat
Galway at home last season, which is mad.
We were beating Drogheda 1-0, and your man Taylor scored 1-1.
Equaliser, that's right, yeah.
The following week we bet Galway, so that's tell you like you know what I mean. We shouldn't be thrown. That's what could have been 2-3 points. That would have
won. Yeah.
And then the penalty down in Derry, we were robbed with that.
Never a penalty.
We were robbed with that.
We were. So of course, once the referee gives it, it's a penalty.
But it's a joke. Like I don't think they can afford it, but they need VAR in this country.
It's not going to happen. It's no money. It's not going to happen.
Well, we need something because there's that penalty could have got Rovers over the line. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but we don't want VAR. It delays the whole game.
Look, at the start. When it first came out, but it doesn't now. You know what I mean?
It takes too long, Declan.
Like you got to understand that there's new technology now out there where they have watches and all to say it's not a goal, and so it doesn't take that long. You know what I mean? Unless it's a really really tricky one. You know what I mean?
No. When they're checking for penalties, that takes too long. Offside, that takes too long.
I know when they brought it out, was it the World Cup or the Euros? That was a piss take.
World Cup.
That was a joke. They hadn't got a clue, but I think it's like when you get something new, it takes a while to get used to it, and you get used to it, you know what I mean. It's like look at the Premier League now. You know what I mean. Okay, there is a few ones where it's time wasting or whatever, but
But
that's the way it is.
it takes so long, like.
Ah, look, but like it's gas. It's in Europe does VAR, so why not in the league? You know they've introduced it in
Can't,
Scotland,
we can't afford it, Declan.
but we introduced it in Scotland.
Yeah, but we don't care about Scotland. We don't, even I don't support Celtic. I support Rangers.
Oh,
I know, yeah. I don't like Celtic because they're not from Ireland. That's why I don't like them.
and yes, neither is Rangers. They're not from Ireland.
You know, because they used to have a former Italian players, and I'm a half Italian.
Oh,
Yeah, up the Rangers. Sorry, I'm being bad. I always like being bad. I always.
nah, you can't support them. They're muck.
Well, they haven't done well this season, but fair play to Celtic. He's won the league. They won the league comfortably.
Yeah, oh yeah. So what was it? Something like 15 points or 20 points or something.
Well, it's only one game left. It doesn't really matter anyway. To be fair, I think Scotland has more money than us. That's the problem.
Mm.
And to be fair, that Scottish league, it's no real competition in it.
But
to be
the
honest.
FAI, like I'm not being funny, they've enough paid money for, with fines and all. They could easily pump more money into the game and say, right, look, we need VAR for like stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because we could have been 5-0 champions.
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen, Declan. You're gonna have to accept what the referee's decision is at the end of the day. You have to keep playing, unfortunately.
It's a joke. It's a disgrace.
No, not for me. I'm actually delighted with no VAR, so I can watch more Rovers games at home. Like,
you know, there was even going back. There was goals and all. There was a goal that should have been allowed. We were playing. Who were we playing? And your man Voice scored, and then it was before Voice scored that knocked us out. It was Aaron Green was after scoring, and he was well onside and he was offside, and then 2 minutes later, your man Vladimir Voice was offside, and the goal was given.
Yeah,
knocked us out. I think it was the Champions League at the time, the qualifiers. I can't remember what team that was. Bratislava.
Was it that their City FAI Cup?
It was. We were playing Bratislava. Was it Bratislava?
Slovakia.
Yeah, we were playing them, and your man was way offside, right? And before the goal was given, Aaron Green was after scoring, and he was well onside and flag. And then a couple of minutes later, their next ball, boom. And it shouldn't have been a free kick as well, by the way.
Yeah,
to caught the goal. It was a free kick. I remember the game. It was a free kick that shouldn't have been a free kick. It should have been a Rovers free kick out. And your man gave and that's caused the goal.
All right. I see.
And it was off. Your man was offside, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I was like, "Aaron Green was miles onside. His goal disallowed." And then 2-3 minutes later, your man has it in the back of the net, and it's offside. I'm like, here.
I know, yeah, but it's done now. Unfortunately, you can't change it. You can't change it. Even when I blow the referee against you, and he's actually scored. Do you remember I did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the job. That's why I don't want to be a referee. I don't. Because I'm terrible.
I'm a good referee. I am.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Remember, I had the ref one of the games one time.
Yeah.
I wasn't 100% fit, and Connor was like, "Right, you want to ref the game?" I was like, "You fucking hell yeah!"
Because you have to compete, because you have to keep up with the pace of the game as well. Like
so, Connor was surprised that I gave. It was a good call by me. It was a out and out penalty, and I was like, penalty. Yeah, you see, you have to know the game. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You can't just go, "Oh, it's a penalty" when it wasn't a penalty. Do you know what I mean? And yes, we're only humans. Referees are only humans. Yes, they get
Yeah,
things
that's very
wrong.
true. Yeah,
You know, they get things wrong and stuff. But
you're gonna get that.
of course, you're going to get that. Yes, you're going to make mistakes. You know, we're human. It's like a normal job. You make mistakes, but you correct them. You know what I mean?
Even in the amateur game, when the ball goes out of play, they don't put up the flag, and
Yeah.
and you have to play on, you have to play on.
But
If-
I
if
find
the
even
flag is
some
not
of
up.
them, you know, even the Leinster senior games, the referees are much better than the actual referees in the League of Ireland. Well, to be honest now, I actually think the referees in the League of Ireland are much better than England.
Yeah, I agree with
Because
that.
you don't see half of the shit on excuse the language. You don't see half of the stuff
As Constance used to say
compared
to
to the English
people,
game.
language, Timothy. That's what he used to say.
But no, but you don't like you look at the English game. It's destroyed with money.
It is.
It's all about money, money, money. Sheik this and sheik that. Who has the better money and all? And it's referees and all. Sure, look here, man. Um, remember the Declan Rice? He sent off Declan Rice, and the other fella only gets a yellow card.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but I think it was the follow through that he.
But I don't think he meant it. He was trying to take a free kick.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
And remember, he had off his leg. And
That's right, yeah.
Declan Rice gets sent off for that. And I think what happened was people were absolutely pissed about it, saying, "What the hell, was your man well? Was he not well or something that day?" Because no, like a head off his leg, he didn't do one. He was walking by and a head off his leg.
I'm just checking the comments because we've been talking. Cunha or Manus? Oh God, that's a tough one, Michael. Cunha's away to Palace. Manouche, of course, he was dropped in the last match against who was it? Southampton away. Oh God, I think I'm gonna have to go with Cunha, Michael. Yeah. Oh, Anto, hello. Can I join the box? No. I'm talking to someone, unfortunately. Sorry. VAR is.
Yeah, I was just looking at the Evan was saying about VAR. I don't think it's a disgrace, but they do get it wrong. Well, sometimes. I honestly don't think they get it wrong. That's why the video technology is there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and the referees have to have a look at
like the referees get it wrong, but then when they realise, they overturn it. You know what I mean? The referees do get it wrong.
And even with the red card and it's overturned.
Yeah.
Well, if he gets the first yellow card, his red card can't be overturned because he was already booked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look, we're all, they're only human, but I find that the referees in the League of Ireland, people say the referees are bad. They're actually not. I don't think they're actually that bad. I think they're actually better.
Not every match. Just happens.
Like I like a bit of you see in Europe, you can't even touch them. I like to see a little bit of getting stuck in a little bit, not too much, but you know what I mean. Get a bit of dirty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I was a ref, I'd let certain things slide. Yeah.
Things go sometimes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even if you tippy told them, oh, it's a free kick. Like, come on, man, it's not bleeding ballet here. You know what I mean?
That's very true. Yeah.
Like let a bit of I'm not saying to kill somebody, but get stuck in a little bit. I like the old days, where players were footballers.
I agree. Yeah.
None of this. It's all. Oh, even if you touch me short, a free kick.
Yeah, and I can't celebrate the jerseys like just this one, like go Lazio or something like that.
Yeah,
you can't do that anymore. That was banned since 21 years.
You can't take your shirt off. You get booked.
That's what happened to Cahill, and he didn't know the rules. Like,
I don't know if you're wearing a t-shirt under. I don't think. Can you do taking?
yeah, no. You have to keep your jersey on.
That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's the rules now. It's the rules. It's a
Mm.
lot. It's a lot of rules in the game, even amateur. Like,
Yeah,
like when I play in a match, when we get a corner, I don't touch the keeper's hand, but my ass does lean back on the keeper. It does
yeah.
because I'm carrying too much weight, and it'd be and it's a foul against me. Like,
Yeah.
you can't do that as well now.
Well, sure, we had
You're not using your hands, but leaning back my ass onto the keeper. It's against the rules as well.
yeah. Sorry, even we had some days playing football as well.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah,
We had some good times.
yeah.
I miss them days.
I know, mate. I know.
Ah, things don't last forever, you know.
No, Johnner doesn't play anymore. He does it.
Nah, I seen that, yeah. So you're getting too old, you know what I mean? You can't do it anymore, you know what I mean?
Well, it's not
Like,
that.
how
It's not.
old? John would be my age, wouldn't he? How old is John? 30,
No,
38,
no,
30?
no. I think he's actually 40 this month.
Yeah, so, you know what I mean? You can't really, unless you have to be very fit, you know, there is players where they're,
Like Johnner's good, but I don't think he's not strong. That's the problem.
like, don't get me wrong, you know,
He's
he is a
good,
good
but he's not
footballer.
strong. He's not.
But
He's not strong. I don't
I
think.
find, you know, as you get older,
Probably bad.
you have to be kind of. There is football players that have retired in their 40s and they've been very just lucky, you know what I mean, that they got a career up to, for most players are 35. They can't do it anymore.
Yeah. Like one of our players, he's the eldest player. He's about 43, 44, and he's still playing. Like he was playing for the over 30. I think he wants to stay with the seniors. Just he still has the game. Still he does,
Yeah.
and he still has the
So
fitness.
there's Ronaldo. He's still playing both international and club.
Yeah, but I don't. I think he will retire from international for in a. It could be even this year because you can't do it anymore. Like
Well, he still has a kind of, you know.
he does,
I reckon he'll probably maybe the Euros and then maybe a World Cup and then I think he'll probably call it a
I don't
day.
think he will wait. I don't think he will. I
But
don't
you
think
know
he will.
what? That man is very stubborn and he probably won't bleed call it a day, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you have to call it a day sometime, even though you're fit. But you still have to call it a day because it's a professional game. You have to retire.
Mm.
You got no choice.
Like he'd probably run himself into the ground. That's how much compassionate he has with for the game, you know?
Yeah. But you're not going to get that many goals that you used to. You're not. You're not.
Mm.
Maybe
Ah,
he might get a few assists if he's lucky.
yeah. But I have to say, there's old Gaffney, what's he, 38 or something, 37, I tell you, still has it.
I think he's only 35, 36, I think.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Jeez, I tell you, he's still very sharp, like, you know what I mean?
To be fair, Rovers have a lot of players.
I'd say, do you reckon your man Green, will be his last season?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Do you reckon, how old is he?
I think he's about the same, 35, 36.
Yeah, but your man, Gaffney, you know, he still has a bit of life. I'm surprised he didn't go to Galway.
I'm actually glad he didn't.
Now he might leave after this season and maybe have a season with Galway or something.
That could probably happen, yeah.
But he's from there. He's from Galway,
That's right, yeah. That's correct.
and would you believe or not, he actually he played GEA football.
Oh, did he?
He did, yeah.
I did not know that.
Now I don't know if he played for the Galway team, but he played,
No.
yeah, GEA.
Well, he played for what was it? I think it was Murphy United at the time.
Yeah.
think he used to play for them, I think.
Jesus, remember them? Are they gone or are they still in
Yeah.
existence?
Yeah, they're gone, yeah. Do you remember do you remember there was 3 Galway teams?
Salt Hill, Devon.
That's the other one, that's
I think
correct.
they're still going, aren't they? And then you had
Yeah,
Maryview,
but not the League of Ireland.
You had Maryview United, Salt Hill, Devon. Was it Salt Hill, Devon? And then you had Galway.
It was actually South Hill down
Galway
that's
United. Now
correct.
they're Galway FC now. They used to be Galway United, didn't they?
Well, they're Galway United now,
Oh, they
back to
Galway
Galway
United
United
still, are they?
they're back to Galway United again.
I thought they were Galway FC at one stage, no?
No, you're not around there. You're absolutely right. It was actually Galway FC.
When was that?
God, I can't remember now. Once they're Galway United.
And then you had Cork Hibs. Remember Cork Hibs?
I think that was back in the 70s or 60s.
That was back before our time.
Yeah.
Cork Hibernians.
Yeah, before they came Cork City.
Yeah.
That's correct.
They not go belly up though, no.
Who, Cork City?
The Cork Hibernians.
Well, they're gone a long time now.
Yeah, didn't they not go bust now?
Well, they're gone anyway. They're gone.
But there you go, it's crazy. Like, and do you know what as well? I look back, you had Port El Monaghan United are gone.
Yeah, they've been gone for 13 years.
Who else is gone now? Out in
there's a lot of clubs that died.
Out in what do you call the other one? Sporting Fingal, Monaghan.
They only lasted what was it, 4 seasons?
Yeah, and they were in Europe as well.
Oh, 3 seasons.
They were in Europe, and you know, Ronan Finn played for them
for 1 season.
He had Ronan Finn and your man O'Donnell played for them.
No, that was Gary O'Neill.
Oh, was it Gary O'Neill?
Yeah.
I thought your man O'Donnell played for them as well.
No.
But, you know, there you go. You had Sporting Fingal, Monaghan, Dublin City.
Who relegated us? How can I remember?
Who else went belly up?
What do you call it? That team from Rialto, Dawson's FC used to have a team back in the day, but that was in the 1930s. That was.
Who else used to be in the and they're gone now? But that's mad, like how Monaghan United are gone.
The reason why they were gone because they didn't have enough fans to.
And then Limerick now are 3. You know, they can't beat Limerick, which is terrible.
Yeah, but I think Treaty is better. Like,
not really. Like if you're following a team for years and the Limerick FC,
I can understand that. Like,
you know, it'd be like Shamrock Rovers changing their name tomorrow. It's not the same.
No, it's not.
You know what I mean? It's just like nah. And then like the home colours.
Lucky enough, we had a lot of fans.
Like the home colours are red and white when it should be blue. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
But yeah, there's so many teams just dead and buried, unfortunately.
Yeah, like rest in peace.
But it is sad. But it's gas. Limerick FC at younger age can trade as Limerick FC.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But they can't trade at senior level.
No. No, that's very true.
It's gas.
It is.
I'm trying to think, was there anybody else that went belly up?
There's a lot of teams over the years. Drumcondra.
Oh yeah, sure they were big back in the 70s, weren't they? 80s.
Something like
they owned the Tulka Park.
back in that used to be their home stadium back in the day.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. And then it was Home Farm.
Mm,
Home Farm. Well, they played the Leinster Senior.
yeah.
Home Farm.
I wonder will they come back to the third tier when they make the third tier? Will we see a few rises from teams?
Or maybe it could be only what do you call it? Other counties. That's about it. Like,
Yeah, probably all different like Leinster, Munster. I don't know about Munster, but maybe Leinster, Connacht, and what do you call it? Munster, maybe.
yeah, maybe, yeah.
The different teams. But I'd be wondering now what way the promotion, because there's got to be 10 teams in the south, and then there's got to be 10 teams in the north, and I wonder what way the promotion's going to work.
That's very true.
Because I can't see them having two teams relegated from the fourth division, and then so you have, say, 10, 9. I can't see 8 then being in the playoff.
Yeah.
That's the way they're doing it, you know what I mean?
That's very true, yeah.
So, but we'll wait and see how it's going to be run, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's it. So that's it. No crack anyway. What's up with you anyway?
You watching the United final next Wednesday?
I will.
I'll be watching it at the pub. I will be.
I will be watching it. Yeah, I'll probably just. Hopefully they can get Champions League football, but I don't know. I don't think they'll be good enough.
If they don't win next Wednesday, we're in trouble next season.
Oh, big time, yeah.
If we don't get European football, I can see us getting relegated next season.
Yeah.
That's a God honest truth.
Yeah. Well, look at. I don't know. We haven't beaten Tottenham this year either, so.
Have we not?
No.
You know that.
Tottenham beat us. The first game, I think, was a 1-0 before Christmas. And then there was a game in, I think, February. They beat, it was a 3-2.
Oh, could it be, was it 3-0 at Old Trafford?
No, 3-2.
Oh.
There was one game. They beat us 1-0 and 3-2, I think it was, or 2-1 or something.
They actually beat us 4-3 the Cup earlier this season, the Carabao Cup.
No, but they beat us as well in the league.
God, we got to beat Tottenham. If we don't beat Tottenham, I think we could, because we played at that stadium already. That will suit our advantage. Hopefully.
Hopefully, please God.
Yeah, because United don't win no European football next season.
No.
We could be relegated.
And what's the story? I heard because Rovers got so far in the Conference League, we don't have to play as many games this season to qualify.
Because we're not in the Champions League.
No, but somebody was saying, I was talking to a friend of mine, because they got so far in the Conference League, they don't have to play as many games as before.
Yeah, but unfortunately, we're still the first qualifying round of the conference.
Are you serious?
And Drogheda, because they won the FAI Cup, they go straight to the second.
I thought as you progress further, you get kind of a boy next season, no?
No, it doesn't work that way.
That's true. I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was saying that.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Declan.
Rovers could go into the third round of the qualifiers.
Doesn't work that way.
I don't know.
Yeah, but once we're in Europe, but we're not going to get as far as last season.
You never know. We might, like Pats were unlucky now last season. They could have been in the Conference League last season. They were very unlucky.
They actually were the Conference League, the qualifiers. They just missed out the last place of the playoff.
That's what I'm saying. They were unlucky. They nearly qualified. They nearly qualified for the league stage.
For the face like us, yeah, that's right, yeah.
So you never know. You know what I mean? I know the only thing is.
To be fair, what was it? We actually got eliminated from the Europa League. We didn't play the qualifiers of the conference last season. I don't think
Yeah,
that actually helped us. Like,
yeah. That's right. Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, we didn't play the qualifiers. Yeah,
the Conference League.
because we got beaten by that crowd. Who was it?
God, it's so hard now.
Can't remember now.
Oh, it's so hard.
I know. They went on and done well in the Europa League anyway.
Yeah, we only played 2 matches in that. I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe, I don't know.
Well, see, I know you get a bite of the cherry, if you win the league, but look at pull the boys together and just cheer them on, and hopefully they can win the 4 rounds home and away.
Yeah, but it's not easy though. That's the problem. Not easy.
Well, normally your first and second games are not too bad. You know what I mean? It all depends who you get. You know what I mean?
What country that you get? That's the
You know
problem.
what I mean? Like that was a joke. We should have beaten. I know we got them again. We should have beaten that Ferran Suarez. Remember Ferran Suarez?
French Paris.
Ferran Suarez, yeah. We should have beaten them. We bet them in Tala, we did.
Yeah, but that was the second leg, though. That was
a couple of seasons ago. But then they hammered us. Remember, they hammered us like 4-something.
4-0, that's right, yeah. Yeah, we had them. What was it?
But I don't. What do you think of McGinty? I don't think he's that good.
Really?
I honestly don't think he's. I think your man Poults is better.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No.
I honestly don't think. I think your man Eddie. He makes a few silly mistakes. Like he got sent off.
That many, like
he got sent off against who did he get
Derry.
sent off? Like what the hell was he playing at?
Everyone makes mistakes. You learn from it.
You know what I mean? And then it ended up, didn't it cost us a goal or something? Or?
No, a draw. It was actually a draw.
Yeah, man, I was only like a couple of minutes into the game and I was like, oh, are you kidding me?
I'm sorry, but no one cares about McGinty.
Ems, that's Declan, that's Ems.
Hello.
Oh, now she's gone. What the hell?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I honestly, I don't think he's that good. I think your man Leon is better.
Oh, now she's back on.
No one cares about McGinty. Like, no one cares about Rovers. Rovers are shy.
Why, who are you with Bowes?
Declan, she doesn't like Rovers.
Tell you now, if I was a Bowes scum, I'd actually kill myself. Now, do you want
Shell's come even worse.
What's wrong with Shells? I bet you don't even, being honest, I bet you don't even go to the games and you're sitting there talking about McGinty.
Sorry, excuse me. I'm retired now. I don't go to the games anymore.
Well, I would never ever retire from Shells. I tell you that. If I was, I'm 26 years since birth supporting Shells, yeah, and I can tell you the truth, I'd never sit there and retire from Shells. I'd go on me blade and simmer.
Well, unfortunately, it's where I live. I live down the country, so
yeah. Well, if I lived down the country, I'd still come up. For me too.
Sure.
Supporter you are, like I tell you that.
You used to go to all the games, didn't we, Fanny?
Shut up. No one asked. Don't be asking Francis here now.
I did. I used to go all the games.
Shut up for a minute. Like, if you live down the country, yeah, you'd still come up. If you're a die-hard Rover supporter, you'd come up and you'd travel the world for that club. I could tell you, I travel around the whole lot of my world for the club. Do you get me? You're not a full-on Rover supporter.
Of course I am.
No, you're not.
Oh, I am.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am.
Yeah, sure about that.
Yes.
Gareth, I will come up and kill you. Gareth, I know who you are, pal. I'll find you in that fucking Des Kelly end or wherever.
The Des Kelly end.
And I will kill you. What's it called? The Jody scan, is it?
No, the Des Kelly stand is all where all the fucking away supporters do be.
Not anymore.
They built another tip of a stand, didn't they?
That has no seats in it.
That's a stand.
They finally fucking knocked that kip down, did they?
they're knocking it down at the end of the season. It's in a big mess. It is, Declan.
Sure, that used to be the international pitch.
Yeah.
Back in the day, yeah. But thank God it's gone. I'm sorry for Balls fans, but you have to go somewhere else.
Oh, yeah, where are they going to play now, Balls? They'll have
The
no
only
fucking
stadium
gas.
that he can only play would be the Morton Stadium.
AUL, they can stay in the AUL.
No,
They
you
probably-
can't play the AUL. You need seats for those.
Oh, they
Sure,
can get
yeah, it
rid of
wasn't.
You need seats for those.
Sure, you wanted to share at one stage, for fuck's sake.
No, we didn't. What are you on about?
Yeah,
You don't. No, we didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No,
Just
we
wanted to build a stadium.
Don't
Yeah,
argue,
I'm
just
kicking him
talk
out
nicely
behind
to each other.
I'm sorry, but he's annoying me.
Ah, that's not nice. He's one of my friends.
I don't care. We didn't want to share one stage. I can tell you that.
Yeah, it was very nice to talk to you, Declan. Sorry about this.
No, we didn't want to share. Sorry. So shut your mouth. You don't know anything about the League of Ireland. We never wanted to share with Bowes. The only person that wanted to fucking share with Bowes was Pat the Brian.
God almighty.
I'm not in the armour for him. I'm sorry. Yeah, can have him back in. I'm going.
All right, you take care of yourself. Best luck tonight. Oh, damn, Jesus. Oh, God. I'm terribly sorry about her, Declan.
I was going to say, Jesus, she's a very nice person.
Yeah, like she always says to me, she's off her rocker. She says to me, I'm off my rocker.
Sure, there was plans of redoing Dalymount Park and Sheldon fucking Balls were going to share. Do you remember?
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen. I think.
Looks like Balls will have to pay out in Tolkien now for the season.
No, they're not. It's not gonna happen.
Why, where are they going to play then?
The only stadium that they can only play is the Morton Stadium. I told you.
No, sure, that's a kip.
Yeah, but they have to play it. They got no choice.
I don't know. They'll be moving into Rover Stadium now for the season.
Yeah, but I don't think that will happen because you
Or
don't.
Pats. They probably share with Pats, will they?
No, that would never happen. That would never happen as well.
Mm.
It's going to have to be the Morton Stadium or somewhere
Sure,
else.
look, the Rovers were sharing with Shelbournes for years, for fuck's sake.
I know, yeah. I know. Not just that. It was Morton Stadium, Pat's RDS. How about Paul should play the RDS?
I tell you one thing, I'd be up there if I still lived in Dublin now. I'll tell you one thing, I'd be up there every second week up in Tala.
Would you?
Yes, I would.
That could possibly happen.
I'm too far. I'm miles away.
How many hours would that take you from? Is it Cavan?
Sure. The time you'd leave the stadium, I wouldn't be home till about 12 o'clock. Fuck that.
From Dublin to Cavan?
Yeah, if I went back to Cavan, yeah, it'd probably take me about 2 hours.
Yeah, that's a problem. Do you not drive a car, Declan?
I did, but my car's fucked.
Oh no! But you don't want to sleep in the car as well.
I wouldn't even try and drive my car up. The engine is fucked, like as it is. Like it's still drivable, but I only try to drive local. You know what I mean?
Of course.
But I wouldn't chance it. No way. I'd break down or something halfway home or something. Fuck that.
Okay. Predictions for Bowes.
Where's me old friend, me Shelbourne friend? Bring her back in.
No. She's leaving. She said.
I was just gonna say how lovely she was kicking me out of the party.
It's very unlike her sometimes. No offense.
I don't mind. There's nothing taken. It's all water off a duck's back.
Now you have it. You've been watching too much of my videos.
I don't mind.
What's my score prediction at the moment, Graham? I think I'm going to predict Bowes 1, Shells 1. I think. That's.
She's back. Hello. Are you coming in? She's back in, bloody. Invite her back in.
Oh, God. I don't know what to do anymore.
She's my new friend now.
What?
She's my new friend. I'm going to tell her thanks very much for kicking me.
No, she just said nope.
Ah, come in. I'm not going to bleed and bite you for Jesus' sake.
Oh, help me, Lord. Oh, it's like that thing.
That's
They
me
always
new
say,
friend now.
give me strength.
There's me new friend now. I'm not making a new friend now.
Oh, Jesus, holy God.
Two sides of the liffy.
Prediction for Blues.
What's her name?
I can't tell you that right now. That will be later on in the team news.
What's her name? Emma, is it?
I'm
What's her
sorry,
name?
I can't say that.
Emma, come in, will you?
That be later on in the Rovers team news. That'll be done. Sorry, I can't tell you that now.
Is that her name? Emma, is it?
Spot on, yeah, correct.
Yeah, tell her to come in.
She said nope.
Ah.
I think she's gonna get noodles before she leaves her daily mount anyway. Sorry. Hello, Teddy.
So who do you think is going to win the Women's League?
How are you? Well, it's nearly coming to the evening now.
Who do you think is going to win the Women's League?
Oh, Shell's ladies.
Move.
Because I support Shell's ladies.
Jason, I tell you, the Athlone women's team done well last season, didn't they?
Well, probably they were lucky to win the league, but they were embarrassing in the cup final. They were. They were embarrassing.
They done well last season. Now the women's Athlone. Jason, even the men's team are gone really bad, haven't they?
Well, they had a slow start to the season. I thought they would do really well.
Well, I think Dundalk will come. I'd say they should be back up next season, Dundalk, anyway.
It's not that simple. They're not that far ahead. They're not.
The Treaty are on their back, are they?
No, it's actually Cove and Bray.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very close in the first division.
I know, didn't they draw with Treaty last week or the week before, I think, was it?
That was Bray. That was Bray last week.
Did he not draw with Treaty as well?
Now, that is correct. They did get a draw against Treaty. That is correct.
I knew, I had a feeling. I was like, am I bleeding looking at this wrong? Because I remember looking at the scores. I have an app on my phone, you know what I mean? And every now and again, I go through it and I see who won or lost or whatever. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, 2. Was it 2-2, was it?
Yeah.
But they should. I can't see.
Match of the season,
I honestly don't think Dundalk will struggle. I reckon they should win
well, they will be up there. They will be up there.
I reckon they should win promotion.
I hope they don't. I would love Cole Branders to win the league. Why Kane's former team.
Yeah.
I would love Cole to win the first division. Up the Cove. Sorry. I've been bad.
Oh.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm grand.
Just like you go like, oh, like that.
No, just now your friend is bleeding mad.
Oh, she's off her rocker, she is.
She's a nice person.
She is. Maybe she should have went shopping in Duds. I'm trying to be like your man, Neil Murray.
Yeah.
He's mad, he is. He is mad. What do you want me to get you, Lorraine?
What time? What are you doing? What do you do normally? The transfers, is it? Football.
Yeah, the fancy football
thing, is it?
Yeah.
That's good.
And the League of Ireland as well.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So what time are you dropping the news at? About 7 o'clock?
Well, sometimes the Rovers team news actually comes out very long. It does sometimes. Yeah, the Rovers team news. I do check it in FEI Connect, but I don't usually do that. Just do the Rovers one, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get paid for anything, like.
Look, if you like what you do, you know what I mean, keep it up, you know what I mean, it's brilliant.
Yeah, not too bad. Set. Sometimes it's like an actor, like action, and then I have to cut and then restart it again.
Ah.
Yeah, it's kind of like Good Burger, Home with the Good
And
Burger.
remember Josh Houlihan.
Josh
I think you were pronouncing it. What way were you pronouncing it?
like Wes Houlihan.
You were saying Houlihan. I was like, it's Houlihan.
Yeah. So I had to go with.
It kind of looks like it spells like Houlihan, but it's obviously Houlihan.
Yeah, it's close enough. Like.
So, but
You heard he got selected
who selected for what?
for the Ireland squad.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I think your mum, what's his name, the new manager. I think he was looking at a few Rovers players.
Really?
Yeah, he was looking for a few Rovers players. Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
But do you know who'd be good? Like I don't know. He might do well. I reckon Jack Byrne would be alright. I know he played for Ireland already. I reckon he'd do alright.
No, it's not going to happen.
You know, he always, if you watch him, he always looking for the ball. He's always looking for it.
Yeah, but the problem is Declan, he's injury prone.
Mm.
No.
Well, him and Burke played one game for Ireland
Together.
I don't know if they were on the pitch together, but they had to have a cap anyway.
Yeah, at least that's something.
Burke played. I think he played a friendly, did he? Graham Burke.
I can't remember now. I know he played for Ireland. I know that.
It was a few seasons ago.
Yeah. Oh, Burke.
Graham Burke, yeah.
Go for Ireland. Thanks for that.
Oh, he does have a goal. Yes, he does. Yes.
Wow.
Jesus, how did I forget that?
That's a great achievement.
Yeah, I think he was in the USA. He scored against. I could be mistaken. I could be mistaken. Was in the USA?
I only got 28 minutes of this thing.
He did score against the. I knew it. I knew it.
I don't really watch Republic of Ireland men's because they're not at that level anymore. They're not.
Nah.
They're not.
Like to be honest, like there's a few players they have. They don't have all the players, to be honest.
No, they're not the same they're not the same level as other countries.
Like you know what I mean? I don't even know if a person that knows, and I'm not trying to diss Hal Grimson, you know.
I hope you get up this year, but are you good enough? That's the problem. But it's a long way to go in the first division. Up to Kerry FC. I would love Kerry to be in the playoffs this year. I would love Kerry.
But you know what I was saying was what was I saying?
Oh, feck off with Declan Rice.
He actually played with Burke.
He get lost what he did. He lost what he did.
But that was scum what he done.
It's not just him, Grealish as well.
Well, Grealish, I wouldn't have much with Grealish because Grealish never played with the senior level.
Well, to be fair, he gets too drunk anyway. That man.
You know what I mean? He only played with the underage, so I've no issue with Grealish, but I have an issue with Rice. You know what I mean? The fact that he was underage, he was part of our academy underage, and he played. Was it 3 games for Ireland? I could be mistaken. I don't know if it was 3 games or 4 games.
Disgrace anyway.
He played 3 or 4 games
and
then decided, I'm playing for England. That's ridiculous. They need to bring a law in once you cap for. It doesn't matter if it's a friendly or competitive. It should be. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Hi, Francis.
How are you this evening, sir?
Grand, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
That's good.
Did you make your transfer before 6 o'clock today?
My transfer.
Yeah, the fancy Premier League transfer.
No, I don't do that.
Oh, do you not? Do you not do the League of Ireland one?
No.
Oh, wow. Oh, better bring you to the injuries because I only got about, 36 minutes?
You reckon that you know that we'll win today?
No. Away banker loss.
But no, about Kerry FC, it'd be nice if they came up, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
I actually wouldn't mind them coming back up, or try and get up into the.
But I don't think they're not ready yet.
Is Billy Dennehy still with them?
I think he is, but I don't think he's the manager anymore. I think Colin Whelan's the manager now.
Oh, that was terrible. What happened to him?
Colin Healy. Colin Healy.
Was it hit? You know, yeah, man. Remember the guy that was dismissed that he shouldn't have been?
Oh, I don't know.
Was it Colin Healy? Remember he was the manager or some manager of
Cork
or something, and he was the way he was handled and all, it was a disgrace.
Oh yeah, that's not
Was
right.
he in the Ireland setup or something?
I don't know. Maybe a little bit.
It was around the same time Verda Powell got sacked, and then he got this.
The women's.
And then he got sacked over something as well, and there was murder going on.
Oh yeah, there's always murder and everything that is. Yeah, they've all gone off their rockers. These people.
Yeah.
Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, so there's who's available and questionable, which we don't know who's playing and who's not playing. It's kind of like a fitness test, something like that, or they might not be playing at all. Major doubts, and the players who out. Oh, just to let you know, Kulusevski's out for the rest of the season for Tottenham. Yeah, Kulusevski's out for the season. And of course, Rashford's season's finished, by the way, as well.
Oh boy, what's up with him?
Injured, and of course, in the last game, he can't play against his parenthood club the last game of the season because he's on loan.
Oh.
That'd be hard when he was.
I tell the truth.
Francis.
What?
No, the Manchester United players seen him at Old Trafford training.
Well, after the season's over, he's allowed to go back to Man United. He's allowed. Well, he's allowed.
He was training in the yoke where they train. He got seen.
Oh, did he?
Yes, Rashford got seen by his old manager. And by the captain as well.
I would not like that. I would not like that. Oh, God. Oh, now she wants to come back in.
Emma!
There's me old friend.
I don't have full mod access on this live, okay?
I thought you were having your noodles and then go to the match.
How did I have a muted you? So shut your mouth, Danto. Now I'm muted you. You muted you.
You wouldn't be full more than mine.
Oh, she's off her rocker, that girl.
Doing it.
Me new friend.
She's off her rocker.
You're
off your rocker.
I'm not modding this live, Anto.
Yeah, you're bleeding gas in the
I'm the host.
Who, me?
Francis, who's more than your life?
Nobody.
You
Nobody.
sure?
Yes.
Me and Emma.
Did you not mute you dumb head?
Don't mute me, pal, yeah?
Well, to be fair, I'll be heading off in 21 minutes anyway.
Well, where are you going in 20?
Oh, just busy. That's all. Busy on top. Busy with other things, as you know. It's a Friday. I'm always busy.
You know.
I am.
Well, who the fuck is that behind you?
Oh, that's Maybe you should start playing the fancy next season, Ems.
No, that's not me. That's me.
No, play the fancy game. I mean, not that picture. She's off her rocker.
She's alright. In small doses.
She's a great girl, but she's off her rocker.
Some that the moon hole.
She won't talk to me now anymore. She won't.
No, she always does that. He always does that. Oh. So that's who's available, questionable, major doubts, and the players who are out or not available this weekend.
No one cares. That's me. That's me behind you, right?
Oh, she's got off her rocker.
Like you, Francis.
Well, no. It'd be like Neil Murray always says. Oh, she's gone nuts. She is.
Don't let her hear you saying that.
Oh God, she's gone nuts.
We'll be cheering on now. I'll be cheering on the old Balls now tonight. Hopefully they beat Shelbourne.
Balls?
Who's playing Shells tonight?
Balls are home to Shells.
Yeah, hopefully Balls beat them.
Don't beat them.
I think it'll be a draw.
Bye.
Oh God. Why does she always do that?
What he said, I can still hear.
No, I know.
This is your hard driving. What?
He says you're a nice person.
No, he's not. He's a cunt.
That's not nice. We used to work in the same job together.
No one asked. Hey, I watched this fella on about how dangerous is your hard driving. What?
I thought you were my friend now.
I don't drive right here, but I'd probably end up crashing a car.
What? We don't want to hear about that.
I thought you were my best friend now, Emma.
Emma, give him a chance, please.
Yeah.
It's my life.
Shut your mouth too, Craig. I'll box you.
I know. I tell you one thing now. I'm being honest, right? If there was no such thing as Shamrock Rovers, I'd actually follow Shelbourne.
Really?
I would.
Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, I give you that. Yeah.
The both clubs are actually originally from Ringsend.
Correct. He's correct. He's correct.
I bet you Emma didn't know that, did she?
Well, I actually told her about that before. I actually told her about that before.
She's gas.
Maybe she's going to get her noodles and probably burgers with chips.
Yeah, I'm going to probably jump off and get me dinner myself.
Yeah, it was very nice speaking to you, Declan.
Yeah, no worries. Blardy.
Well, it's actually Teddy Bear Bernardi. You changed the name again, as you know.
Teddy Bear.
Yeah, since I retired from amateur soccer now, well, hopefully, the over 35s can sign me in July now. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Well, come here. Don't be doing too much, bro. Yeah.
Well. To be fair, I still have to lose a lot of weight though. I'm not out of the woods yet.
Well, just take it handy. Don't be eating too many McDonald's.
I'm giving that up until I get thin again.
Every time we see a video, he's in, was it KFC or McDonald's or this place?
just do a food review, but I don't do it all the time, unfortunately.
Sure.
Maybe when it gets to the Christmas period.
You need to enjoy yourself too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but not too much as well, like, because you need a life to live as well, like.
Sure, look, I enjoy myself. That's my motto, you know.
Yeah, but don't eat too much. Try and cut down if you can.
Eat loads of stuff up.
Try and cut down, sir. Oh God.
So what is that game on Virgin 2, is it?
The Dublin Derby, Balls and Shells, yeah.
Yeah, who's home, Balls?
Balls.
And what's the story now? Like, are they completely starting to go in now next season? With the stadium?
To be fair,
are you actually building a new stadium?
They're rebuilding the new Stadium Park, but the pitch is not going to be the same. It's going to be the opposite way.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
Why is that?
because it's in a terrible mess.
Right.
Bounce.
Oh,
Them bridges
hopefully it was. Is it
falling
going to be
down.
an all-seater stadium?
They probably have no
Sorry?
seats. Watch, I bet you any money they're not gonna have seats next year.
No, they
No,
they
when they
might go to the
revamp, no,
RDS
listen, listen,
or
listen.
Morton
When
Stadium.
they
That's the only
revamp their
option.
stadium, I is listening. When they revamp their stadium, they're gonna have no seats. It's all standing.
Why, what
But
is
they
it going to
got
be an
jealous. I
all-seater
tell you why, they
stadium?
got jealous
You have
because
to have
Tolka.
seats.
Shush, can I talk for a minute? They got jealous because
No, it's
Tolka
my.
is saying.
I'm the
Tolka
host.
is saying. Tolka is moving over. That's why they got jealous. The ugly cunts. I'll box them all around tonight. Watch. Boom, boom.
Really?
Yeah, you'll see me in a scrap tonight. You will now, Blardy.
Why is it going to be an all-seater stadium?
Probably. With them, you never know.
Oh, look, about time that they were like, that stadium is fucking like
London Bridge is
years
falling
old, you know what I
down.
mean?
Sorry.
Yes.
It is, it's in a bad way. I do agree with you, yeah.
Yeah, no, because when we beat them 7-2, the Shells ladies beat them 7-2. When I was on the steps, and one of the steps was fucking shaking. It was.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And what's the story? What are they doing with Tolka Park? Are they doing that up as well?
Listen, I'll tell you,
They're
shut up,
actually
like,
they're actually
shut up.
getting the
I'll
seats
tell you, don't mind
back.
him. Don't,
Well,
I'll tell you, I know everything about Tolka, right?
Yeah,
So-
let the Shells
So
ladies
basically,
speak
we're
and men.
doing it in, like, we're not fully knocking it down, we're doing it in drifts, like drifts and dabs, do you get me?
Yeah.
Like, we've done our dressing rooms up, we've done our boardroom up, we've done our bar up, we've done half of our seat sections done, half the steps over the riverside is done. Yeah, and the body back end.
Well,
The
it's
body
sad.
back
Look, I
end is
remember
getting
that. That
it.
was a complete.
It's like
Yeah,
we're
I
not
remember
knocking it
that
down. We're just
stadium was
doing it in
beautiful.
drifts
Like it
because
was
we're
full.
not gonna. What's the point of knocking it down? Because if Bowes does come to us, yeah, please God they fucking
I hope they don't.
Please
They will
God
wreck
they
your
don't
seat.
fucking no. But listen, please God they don't. Hopefully not. Right. We will have to obviously keep a stadium up running for them as well. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't. Hopefully they go somewhere fucking
Well,
shite.
it's terrible the way like I see all the like I remember that was a beautiful stadium with all the seats, and then what happened?
I don't know.
The weather got bad. The weather got bad.
Well, all the seats, man. I was like, holy shit, man! I couldn't believe it.
The weather got bad. That's why they had to get rid of the seats.
Mm.
And the say that when the players come out, like,
Yeah, that's fixed. That's fixed now. We have that all fixed inside.
Is that going to be a new stand or what's the story?
Yeah, we're gonna
they
make
be putting seats back up. I think it's
No, I'll tell you. We're gonna make that some of the home section. We're gonna put out a few seats in it, and you can stand if you want. You get me?
Because that was a lovely stadium, wasn't it? At one stage.
Oh, I love that stadium.
No,
And then
when my mother
poor
came into
old,
that when my mother brought me to that stadium trip, Shells and Rovers, she actually nearly fell when she was going down when she was going to the toilet. Yeah,
So poor old when what Ollie Bourne owned the club, and then it was obviously unfortunately he passed away, and the club just kind of fucking just crumbled, didn't it?
They did so well in Europe, and then they
Just went downhill.
Like I look at like I'm not being funny enough. You look at all the stadiums all over the country. Some of them should be an embarrassment to show on TV.
yeah.
I wonder
What can you do, Declan? We're a small country. That's the problem.
You know, other than Tallaght Stadium, you know what I mean.
Cork Stadium is good.
You look, Cork is not too bad, but it's still like it needs to be fucking. All the stadiums needs to be done up.
I agree.
You know, and the FAI need to get their finger out, or you know what,
They never do.
and say, right, look, go around all these, even the smaller clubs, and
They concentrate on other things as well, like Down syndrome teams as well. Like it's a lot of work.
But it is sad to see Tolka Park. Like I remember, I used to love going out there, and even if you were the home team or the away team, you know, you felt, you know, there was no problems. You go over the Bows, you go to Pat's bleeding trouble all the time.
Yeah, well, Shells and Pats hate each other anyway.
Francis, if you go into play one there, it's still the same.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, Jesus,
That used to be a quick. Well, it's not the same, but
Carloy Grounds. That's oh Jesus, that's been for years. That's been the same stadium.
yeah,
for years.
but it's different now. It's because it's not a grass pitch; it's all weather now.
Which one?
All weather now in the Carlisle grounds.
In Bray?
Yeah.
But it is sad, like, to see all these, like, even the smaller teams. They need to sort their the FAO need to look at them and say, right, look, give them a few pounds to do even a couple of stands. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But the problem is, if the club doesn't have any money, what can you do? Like,
and how long is the Daily Mound project was? Is that a 2-year project?
Depends.
Because I don't know, I can't see. Well, maybe they will. They might do an agreement.
What's he call it? They actually tried to kick us out of the league in the early 2000s.
Yeah, they might do an agreement. Plus, if you think about it,
early 2000s they tried to kick us out of the league. They did.
It's money for them as well, isn't it? Extra money for Shells if they let balls rent the stadium off them. Do you know what I mean?
No, but to be fair, Shell's actually had their stadium back because they only just got it back. Just what was it, last season or?
Yeah, county council, they sold it, didn't they?
Yeah, somebody was telling me last Saturday.
Well, I honestly hope now they do it up. You know what I mean? You know, and it'd be restored again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's not going to be like Tallaght Stadium. It's only going to help out maybe 6,000 or 8,000. It's not going to be like Tallaght Stadium, though.
I remember that used to be a 10,000-seater stadium.
In Dalymount?
No, Tolka.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Tolka used to be 10 with and then.
Really, that's right. Yeah.
Because if you remember, they had the seats at the back of the goal, and then they put that. The new stand.
Yeah, with no roof. That's right. Yeah. That's
right. Yeah, that was the whole lot.
If they didn't do it up.
No, because of the weather. That's why they
when your man passed away, Ollie Bourne died, I just think went to the fan, unfortunately.
Anto, you got 8 minutes.
For what?
Because I'll be finishing.
But now, my second team, if there was no Shamrock Rovers, I'd probably follow Shells, yeah.
Really? Well,
I would.
That's fair enough.
I can't see myself following Pats, I don't know why.
Oh, their stadium is terrible.
Remember the St. Michael's thing, they were supposed to be doing a pitch and all this in a shopping centre and all, and that went belly up.
Because the council won't let them.
Why? Like, let them fucking get by the land and just.
The council won't let them.
Yeah, but Pats, like, they're in Europe nearly every season. They need a big stadium. You know what I mean?
They do. Pats, they do. I agree.
No, because they're nearly in Europe you look at Pats, they're nearly in Europe every year.
It's more money for them, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but if they have to keep. Like, say, for example, Pats are in Europe and they qualify for the European League stage. You know, they have to fork out money to rent Tallaght Stadium or whatever. You know what I mean?
They're allowed. They have to pay the different stadium because their stadium's not big enough.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if they qualify for Europe and they rent Tallaght, like, you know what I mean? They have to give Rovers money or the council money. You know what I mean to play there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true, yeah. That's very true.
But look, hopefully the Dalymount Park, hopefully they fix it up and then with Tolka as well, you know. Because I couldn't believe it when I heard a couple of seasons ago that they sold to the council and then they wanted They wanted shells out there. I think what they were going to do was, I think they were going to build houses.
That's right. You're not around there. That's right. Yeah.
They wanted shells out there and then share with. At the time, they wanted the share with Bowes. They were going to have a.
I don't think they would.
But then obviously shells were like, hold on a blade minute, we're not fucking doing this shit. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that they bought the stadium back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
And is there any word on Rovers even trying to buy Tala now?
Don't think so.
It'd be nice if they bought it with all the money they get from Europe and all.
But you want to keep the money as well, like.
Yeah, but you want to
like,
have your own home. I know it's home from home, but you want to have your own proper home. You know what I mean?
You do, but it's not easy.
So
not easy.
But how are Kerry down anyway?
I think they're only 1 point off a playoff place. Would you believe it or not?
Oh,
so they've actually done very well this season.
Yeah. Well, it's nearly halfway through the season already. Can you believe?
A little bit, yeah.
How many games now? Another 2. I think we're halfway through the season.
They play the same as the Premier Division, 36 games.
Yeah, that's right. It used to be only the Fourth Division used to play lesser, but now it's 36 now.
That's right, yeah.
It used to be 33, didn't it?
Danny?
33. That was with 12 teams. That's right, yeah. Right.
What do you think of Bray Wonders? Would you reckon they'll go up on top?
Why do you follow Bray?
Yeah.
It all depends. Have they got the money or?
Well, I think they're fourth or second on the league.
Well, hopefully,
maybe
they might get playoffs, and maybe they might be back up next season.
Yeah.
Well, they're not over. They're only 5 points off, 4 or 5 points off.
To be honest, I'd like to see Treaty or Kerry come back up.
Yeah, we'd love to see Treaty in the Premier and Kerry, but I don't think they will finish. I think they both have a chance of a playoff.
It's gas as well. Do you know what makes me bleed and laugh? Drogheda were nearly relegated last season, and they're doing all right.
That's right, yeah. That's right, yeah.
Leading to obviously they were top of the table until last week.
Until they won the FAI Cup.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I think winning the FAI Cup kind of put a spark in them, because I was surprised. Who was in the final? Bowes, was it?
Derry.
I was disappointed with Derry.
Yeah.
And then Derry kind of let Rovers down, didn't he, the last game of the season?
Yeah.
But to be fair, as I said, we didn't deserve to win the league.
I said that to you. We didn't. There was games we drew. We should have won.
Bad draws against smaller teams like Dundalk.
Yeah.
Dundalk.
Smaller teams just should be easy to beat.
But I think with the penalty decision up at the Brandywell, that was a disgrace.
Yeah, you said that to me earlier.
It was an absolute disgrace. That really turned the title.
Yeah. Oh, Declan, it was nice talking to you. Anto, it was nice talking to you, but unfortunately, you have to leave now, unfortunately.
No!
Yeah.
Vengeance!
Yeah, sorry about that. What do you think of Galway and you've been very bad the last few weeks, but I think you could bounce. I think you could get your first win this week. And I have 2 Galway United players. Yeah. So before I go, this is my team. I'm not going to make any transfers. The problem is I could make. I don't know. Would I swap my captain for Mbilmo or Watkins? We'll see what happens after 6 o'clock. Yeah, so I want to wish everybody the best of luck who are still in the Fancy Cup in the last war, and of course your mini cup as well. So I want to wish you the best of luck for #Game Week 37 and I don't know what day I'll be back with the results. It could be even Wednesday night. Well, it depends how Tottenham and Man United's game gets on. If it goes into extra time, probably I won't be live because there's loads of games. As I said, the team news is you're not going to see, what is it? Palace, Wolves, Man City, and Bournemouth because they don't play until during the week. Just let you know. And my time is up, so don't forget to log in your teams by 6 o'clock. And thank you for watching. And stay safe. And bye bye.